Ken Sanders just does so well in relief. For him to show up like that, so crazy. So, let's see what the average is for Deadball. Looks like on the batting side of things, taking out silvers, the best WOBA is around 210 plus, with there being a few 280, 260s. So I think here I'm actually it's tricky. Dorgan looks really, really good. 273. That's an incredibly good WOBA, but only 350 at bats is kind of concerning. Same thing with Hayes, so let's go check their profiles actually. Pretty interesting. Let's see how much the data changes if I go to 300. Honestly, I could believe it. His profile is very similar to some people that are doing really well, like Wesley Pryor. He basically has the exact same profile as Wesley Pryor, but better. And Wesley is the second best over a large strain of data, so Jose Reyes, wow. I mean, 300 WOBA is ridiculous, even in a small sample size. If we're going to look at Dorgan as trend indicative, then we have to look at Jose as trend indicative as well. Joe Hewitt. Defensively and speed's pretty good. Avoid K is good and I is good. We don't really care about power, but the BABIP being low is kind of bad. 4.9 WAR and 230 WOBA. So if we look at this real quick, if we just look at this. This is the top performers with 1,000 PAs. And you can see basically 230 puts you in the top. The very top of the top. So considering the 880 ABs and the provenly good defense, I think we have to take it. Corcoran at 85 FIP minus. That's going to be interesting because if we go to pitching, let's just sort this by 500 innings pitch. FIP minus, you're going to want it to pretty much be in the 80s plus since you're not playing that many pitchers. You want to try and hope to get one of these guys. Obviously, not having high overalls left in the pick order is going to be looking for fewer picks, which can be a little tough. So 2 more rounds to find good starting pitchers, and then 8 more rounds to find also pretty decent starting pitchers. Can probably skip something that's like not amazing. Ketel Marte looks amazing stats-wise. And I mean, their WAR 6.4, 218. Surprisingly weaker offensively than I would thought, but I still like it. Now we gotta figure out where the slot's in. So I think this is gonna have to be at second base. This at third base. And this at shortstop. Dorgan, probably left field. Yeah, that makes about sense. Okay. Levi, 217 Woba is not bad. Burley Grimes is exactly what we're looking for. Very good. 315 innings pitched. It's a little low. But even with that, looking at all this data, I mean, yeah, I'm still... I feel fairly strong that it's, like, directionally correct. John Budden looks really interesting. Holly looks phenomenal over a small amount of data. Keep at it, control. Pat Kelly. Phil Rizzuto. It's really interesting. You can make an argument for Levi, Pat. I think Levi makes the most sense at first base. Bob Miller, easy take. Looks like Johnny Wright or Rich Gossage is also going to be an easy take. That BABIP looks really nice. I think it is going to be Johnny Wright. I mean, Hal Woodschick looks insane too, but the HRA, just small sample size. 108 innings, just too low. Yeah, I think it's gotta be these two. We don't really need a fourth pitcher, but if I see a decent one, I'll pick it up. Stennert, 246, over our 230 line. Gonna be an easy pickup. Glenn Wright as well, possibly, depending on the positions they can play. Only shortstop, not a fan. Hewitt pretty much plays both ways. I mean, I could take a righty for platoon. Not really big on any of the relief pitchers in 1910. If I was going to pick one, it would be this guy. I really don't want to use an early pick on it. I'd rather use... I mean, this is low bronze, actually. So it's like, it's either going to be low iron or I'm picking here. I'll take it. I think it's generally good to have one closer. I like the distribution a lot. Lou Burdette. And that's got to be a pickup for sure. So we're playing some variation of these three. Probably Burley fourth. Vinny Castillo. Probably not a lot of data on Vinny because he's a little newer. Doesn't really fit this format because we're not power hungry and his speed is awful. So we're just going to ignore that. Headley and Steinbach. Steinbach's profile fits, but the speed is low. Headley would only platoon a position, so I guess we're going to take Steinbach. Okay, Joe Ryan is exceptional. Very clearly. 500 innings pitched. We don't really need 5 pitchers, so now we have to start thinking. one of these is going to convert. Verdet's probably in just because of the hitter potential. Honestly, Relay is fourth, is probably going to stay. Bob Miller doesn't really have any offensive upside, right? Almost everyone in the NEL is set's going to have offensive capability. Even though I really want to take this, I think there's an argument not to. Even though it's so good. I mean, it's the fourth highest one. It's really tough. We're already really blessed with some good selection. What are our offensive options here? Eddie Murphy on one side. Not great. A lot of pitchers. So I think it's Eddie Murphy and Joe Ryan, just because we don't have anything else to pick, and I guess one of them converts into a relief pitcher. John Morrill. John Morrill consistently does awful. And they look so good. They look so good. Well, I guess we have to redefine what awful is, but 171 is just like... I just don't understand sometimes how he's so bad. 171 is pretty below average. Like, it's like borderline unplayable. But he just has everything you'd want. This might be the biggest bait at this rate. Because if I saw this just on stats alone, I'd be like, oh, this guy's perfect. But the data on it's just so bad. 1,000 at-bats, 0.170 WOBA when the average for the upper tier is 210 is just so bad. Frank Thomas. Profile doesn't really work, 0.190 WOBA. This is tough. Color observed data is pretty bad too. Don't really have a ton of options. I mean, I might just take Morrill even though they're kind of awful. There's just absolutely no one better. We might be able to take pitchers to get our reliever requirement settled so that we don't have to use it at all later. So maybe we just take the best throwaway pitchers we can. So it's like Bassett puts us to 7. So if we start with 4, we can use 3. If we start with 3, we can use 4 in the pen. So maybe I just take Bassett and Morrill. And then we'll see where it goes. I think the easy take here is taking the Pedro. Fills out our 8th pitcher to make the minimum to start with 4. To try to find the best defensive coverage, it's probably Cheney. I mean, is 60 defense really coverage? But I mean, at this tier, it's pretty hard pressed. Haas, maybe. First base, one side. 309 WOBA unobserved is pretty cool, but that's 100 ABs. But you know what? I'm never going to play Haas over that. Okay, so maybe not Haas. Alright, we'll take Darryl. Derek kind of looks interesting. Eh. Not really impressed by that at all. Let's see. This could be decent as a backup position. Or we could take a center fielder just to be safe, since we don't have one yet. We got 6 coming up though, so I mean we'll probably get like Kevin Alcantara. So really there's no reason to even think about going for it. I guess Jack Marshall would be the best coverage that has like a decent profile. So we're taking Jack Marshall. Byron McLaughlin, Del Rice. Del Rice, honestly, we take that. We take that. It's a great backup catcher. This is interesting. Avisail Garcia, Jelly Gardner. Jelly could be really good. So could Avisail. Kirsten, Daly, a lot of catchers. Joe Strong's bat is so good too. I mean, I just have too many pitchers already that are so good, but that was really a consideration. I think it's Jelly. 258 is, you know, low observed data, but I believe it's actually a pretty accurate spread. You could see Alex, why Alex would be good, but I think I'm gonna go Jelly. And last pick, Robin Roberts, phenomenal. Not really a bat, but Curry Foley, interesting as well. Not really the right pitching profile, so I can see why it's pretty bad actually. 101 is really bad in this format. I usually like to use the pitching slot to silver slot for a pitcher, but we just have like an overabundance of really good pitchers already. Oh, we have a minute left. Let's see what our team looks like. I mean, I'm pretty happy with the depth across the board, so I think I'm just taking the best pick here. Defense is really bad there, and there are no DHs, so we're probably not taking that. B is looking really good. This is tough. I mean, is 3V the weakest slot we have? Jose one side, Morrill the other side, which Morrill we already knew did pretty bad, but do I want to play a one-sided pick for silver? Tricky. Maybe I just take Soul White because it fills in everywhere too. Switch, righty, switch, righty. Honestly, I guess I just take Dick for the platoon.